I mean, maybe that's one of the things you're saying in terms of how you've shifted the way you see yourself and you see the world. I mean, I know that for me, that radical transformation took place in my paradigm. Mm-hmm. You know, that the way I saw myself and the way I saw the world was radically different. And because I allowed myself to change that, basically my mind, the way I saw things, you know, a lot of healing was able to take place. You know, what paradigms have you had to change in your mind in order to heal?
Mm-hmm. I think the biggest one was projections and judgments that I placed on myself so harshly, and then the projections that I placed on other people about how I was being perceived, which was all these things made up in my head.
Can you say more specifically what that looked like?
You know, for example, I'll take men for example. You know, I walked around always thinking that I was unlovable. So no matter what I was doing out in the world, if I was seeing through that filter of thinking that I was unlovable, that's what was going to show up for me. You know, so I did a lot of projection work and a lot of releasing judgment, a lot of self-forgiveness work.
In other words, realizing that the way how you felt about yourself was affecting the things that you attracted?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, cause and effect, law of attraction, however you want to claim the phrase.
Yeah.
Yes.
The world is a mirror.
Yes.
And
everything is a reflection.
So you began, rather than just blaming the outside for what was wrong or what you didn't have, you started looking at what's going on within me. Oh, I'm not loving myself. That's why I'm attracting these men that are not loving me.
Yeah, I mean, and thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, you know, it's all, whether it's Buddhism, whatever it is, it's all about taking responsibility for my actions and for my thoughts and behaviors and patterns, and transforming them. Yeah. You know, a lot of that is also done through the step work, you know.
And you know, I think with eating disorders, because there's such an issue around control, you know, I know for me that, you know, there's a lot of different ways, still continuing to let go of more and more control. But way back when, you know, my ambition was so huge, you know, that I had to let go of that in order to basically come into balance, you know, and then I've refound it through the years in a healthier way. But in other words, it helped me to let go of control. You know, I was controlling everything for a lot of different reasons, but fear of not being good enough, fear that if I didn't do stuff I wouldn't be good enough, that I wouldn't be lovable. You know, a lot of fear, you know, compelled me to be very controlling with my life, with myself, with food, with my body. You know, so letting go of control was very healing for my journey. For you, do you feel like you've had a relationship with control?
Very intimately, yes.
Yeah, right?
I don't think anybody can't not, you know, having this particular, you know, aspect of life. But yeah, you know, and I too was just lived my life fear-based, you know, everything. I mean, fear-based to a degree that I walked around my life like in a whole shaking, frenetic, shocked energy. You know, from being abused, from, you know, that was a big part of it, you know.
You were physically abused?
Yeah. And the, you know, the letting go of the fear for me and the control and the releasing, you know, all of those things is, you know, I get on my knees every morning and pray. You know, I pray, I chant. It's about, I am here to be love. I am here to give love and receive love, and I'm here to be of service. And anything, you know, and that is truly what I believe and I feel in my heart. And, you know, not saying that I don't want things. Of course I do. I'm a human being, you know, but my interior motive, or, you know, is just to be of service because it feels good. You know, it truly is like the greatest joy in my life that someone could come to me, you know, one of my members in Buddhism or somebody from school, and call me because they know that I understand suffering and that I can help them or support them or understand them. I mean, there's no greater joy than that.
Yeah.